Usually when you take over a job, you have some rebuilding to do. Well, that's not the case for Tulsa's Bill Blankenship, who takes over a Golden Hurricane squad, which is built to win now. And the best news for Coach Blank, the former assistant and Tulsa alum, didn't need a moving van.
Over the moon, man. I mean, this is one of those dream deals for you, that you get a chance to go back where you have some real special memories. And then, you know, I'm a grandpa that doesn't have to move my family. You know, I get to stay close to home, and so it's a pretty good deal. Blankenship
is a former Tulsa quarterback, so he can relate to the incumbent, G.J. Kinney. After transferring from Texas, Kinney has thrived as the leader of the Golden Hurricane offense. Leader in more ways than one. He led the team in rushing and in passing a year ago, where Kinney completed 61% of his throws. G.J. seems poised to build on those numbers with a coach he has a comfort level with.
I think he's going to let me have a lot of, freedom, and I think that's going to be something, these guys alike, just being able to call the offense, some of the ways that we like it, and not Coach Graham, and he's a great coach, but he was really hands-on with everything, and I think Coach Blankenship's going to let the players determine a lot of the outcome.
As a senior, I guess he's earned that.
Well, he has, and I think the other part that he's talking about is I'm an old quarterback. If you've actually played the game, I do think it gives you a little leg up in terms of how you coach the guy that's pulling the trigger.
Kenny isn't the only weapon. The most dangerous could be wide receiver Damaris Johnson, who returns to start at wide receiver, but the New Orleans native does a fair share of his damage on special teams, where Johnson is the all-time NCAA record holder for kickoff returns.
If you haven't seen him, you are missing it. He's going to be a guy that you talk about when, 10 years down the road, 15 years down the road, you're going to have to say, man, I was there, I watched him. To have a guy that is the all-time all-purpose yardage leader in the history of the NCAA football, I mean, for as long as they've been playing, that's this guy, and he's got a year to play.
While Tulsa's offense returns 10 starters, the defense returns 8 to the huddle, a unit which takes pride in being a physical bunch whose goal this year is simple. They must eliminate those big plays.
We want them to make plays, but what we're trying to avoid is giving up those big home run plays that offenses are really doing these days.
We have experience coming back. We had a lot of young guys playing last year, including myself, so we feel like we're going to do good with experience.
So with a brand new coach and many not so new players, Tulsa is ready to elevate a program that finished in the top 25 a year ago and take it to a whole new level.
What we're looking to do is really kind of take what's a really good program and try to go to another level. I mean, not to drop names, but we're trying to be the TCUs and the Boise's and the Utahs. The non-BCS schools have really established themselves, and we're wanting to do the same thing.
The Golden Hurricane have high hopes, and recent history has given them this kind of confidence. They plan on winning a Conference USA title in 2011 and possibly more. In Tulsa, Mike Neighbors for CST Tonight.